Ambassador Dogra, the fact that everyone giving a there was a big cheer in our newsroom when he came. And everybody's coming, it's fantastic, but because there's Akshita, because there's Rishi, there's this little bit extra India connect that Rishi Sunak carries. In fact, Ashwini Chaubey welcomed him by saying Jai Siya Ram when he came down.
Well, that's the remarkable thing about Rishi Sunak, that he's not afraid of his Indian identity or his roots in Indian religion.
It's interesting, he doesn't think it hurts him in British politics.
No. In fact, the record so far has been of British politics that they go after anyone who doesn't have the same skin as theirs. And
he wears his Hinduism and Hinduness very, very openly.
Gently and softly. It's not aggressive in any manner.
But it's quite unabashed.
Yes,
he's not
absolutely.
subtle about it. He came to a big puja, participated in the puja, and was very, very open. He's not being private about it. He's very public in his display, and that's also possibly one of the reasons why he's got the warmest reception so far.
Well, I hope he continues to get warmest reception, not just in India, but also back home in England.
Okay.
Because that's a tricky situation.
I want to go across to our Foreign Affairs editor, Geeta Mohan. She's been on a massive role since the morning. All the big newsmakers coming in, one after another, lining up to speak to Geeta Mohan. So well done, Geeta. That's quite fantastic. Who do you have in your kitty next? Just tell me privately, not publicly, but most importantly, the fact that in that press conference, Sherpa Amitabh Kant, coordinator Harsh Shringla and Vinay Quatra basically said that the leaders' declaration is ready, suggests that they still seem to be pushing for a joint communique. Give our viewers the real sense of whether a joint communique is still possible. Is this public posturing? Should we dial down expectations? Or could there be a last-minute sixer still?
Well, there could be a last-minute consensus because at the end of the day, Rahul, in a situation where we're talking about G20 and such important forums and blocs, it is the leadership intervention that really cracks it. During the Bali declaration as well, the Indonesia-Bali summit, it was last minute that Indonesia managed to get that Bali declaration in. And yes, with a lot of help from India, because back then, India was in a unique position of conversing with Russia and with the West. So there was a major role that India played in ensuring that Prime Minister Modi's statement that this is not an era of war is included in that declaration. But things have changed for Russia since then, and that's why Russia is determined that this time around the Russia-Ukraine war language cannot be part of a consensus document, although Russia keeps maintaining that it was a majority document and not a consensus document in Bali, but it was a consensus Bali declaration. This time around, it is going to be difficult, because if there was a consensus that the Sherpas reached, which was to end yesterday, Rahul, but the meeting continued and spilled over today as well. If there was a consensus, Amitabh Kant would have declared consensus document, and the fact that the leaders are just going to sign on and agree on that document.
You know,
there
in that
still is
press
negotiation
conference
and
this
deliberation
afternoon,
that
it was
is left
quite
for
clear
the leaders to do.
That Amitabh Kant hadn't got much sleep, and you can quite imagine why and how over the last few days, looking quite puffed, tired, but still very energetic and going all out to see if a consensus could be formed.